Hi folks, I'm Chris Marshall with Woodworker's Journal magazine. Dowel pins are a great way to strengthen butt joints, and when I was building this bookcase project, I had a lot of them. In fact, all the joints of these side assemblies are simple butt joints reinforced with dowels. And to bore all those dowel holes, I use this, Triton's Dowel joiner. It was my first opportunity to use this unique tool, and it might be one that you're not familiar with. So in this video, let's take a closer look at it. If you're familiar with biscuit joiners like this, you're going to be right at home with Triton's Dowel joiner because it functions in basically the same way, but with one key difference. Instead of having a circular saw blade to cut biscuit slots, the Dowel joiner spins a pair of drill bits spaced 32 millimeters apart, or about 1.25 inches. So it's all set for production style 32 millimeter cabinet making. And just like a biscuit joiner, this tool has a fence that projects out from the contact face. It rests against a workpiece during drilling. The fence moves up and down on this rack and pinion gear to suit workpieces of different thickness. It'll let you drill to the center of workpieces ranging from 3/4 inch up to about 3.5 inches thick. Or use the fence to position your pairs of holes wherever you want to across the thickness of your workpiece. And loosening this knob here allows you to tip the fence for drilling angled holes between 0 and 90 degrees, or for laying the fence flat with the contact face, and that's handy when you want to drill holes into the faces of large panels. And of course you can vary the depth of the holes you want to drill too with this depth adjustment here. The Dowel joiner will drill holes up to about 1.5 inches deep. The tool comes standard with 5/16 inch diameter drill bits, but you can also buy 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch diameter bits as accessories for making larger dowel joints. And here's a convenience I like. I don't always want to put 2 dowels in a joint, or I want to space my holes further apart than 32 millimeters. Well, that's no problem for the Dowel joiner. Just remove one of the 2 bits to drill single holes. Using the Dowel joiner is about as easy as it seems. Set the fence to position the holes on the thickness of your workpieces, and set the tool's depth of cut to just a little more than half the length of your dowel pins. Mark a layout line across the center point of the joint, and use the viewing window on top of the fence to line up the first cut. Start the tool and plunge the bits in all the way to the depth stop. Then reset and drill the other workpiece. And that's about all there is to forming a simple dowel joint with Triton's Dowel joiner. But before I leave you, I do want to pass along a few tips I learned while using this tool. First, by design, this is a fairly long-bodied machine with all the business happening on one end. And oftentimes you're going to be pushing it in from the side. And when you're doing that, it can be easy to raise or lower the tool slightly while you're drilling and not realize it's happening, and that can affect your accuracy. So, make sure this fence knob is tight so the fence can't shift out of position one way or the other when you're applying the pressure. And I found that when I was drilling, it was more helpful for me to place my hand on top of the fence rather than hold this second handle. I felt that this hand position offered me better control. And here's the second tip. When you plunge the tool in, don't immediately withdraw the bits. The motor doesn't have an electric brake, so wait for them to stop spinning before retracting the bits. That way, you won't accidentally widen and elongate the dowel holes when backing them out of the cut. Triton's Dowel joiner was a quick and versatile way to drill dowel holes for my bookcase project. To learn more about it or Triton's other woodworking tools, visit tritontools.com, a Rockler store near you, or rockler.com. Thanks for watching.